If you seek a truly powerful indicator to identify trends, measure market strength, and anticipate reversals, pay close attention to this video. What I'm about to show you is an indicator created on TradingView that goes far beyond the usual concepts. It analyzes the trend speed, its momentum, and even precisely when a movement begins to lose its strength. So stick with me until the end, because understanding this detail can completely change the way you read the market. Let's go straight to the chart. To add it to the chart here, the first thing we need to do is be on TradingView.com, and then we will navigate to a currency pair that we frequently enjoy operating with. I frequently utilize the Euro-USD currency pair, but you're free to apply it to the crypto market, various indices, other Forex pairs, and even individual stocks. I personally utilize it on the 5-minute chart, and we are going to search for this indicator to properly place it here right now. Let's go to the indicator section, and we will search for and add the trend speed analyzer. It's going to be this option right here by Zierman. You just need to click on it and it will then show up directly on your chart. We'll keep the default settings that are already provided with it. This is a relatively new indicator created by Zierman. It delivers 3 key pieces of information simultaneously: a dynamic line overlaying the price, a momentum histogram, and a statistical data table detailing the dynamic trend line's movement. This line works like a moving average, but with one key difference. It dynamically adapts to current market conditions. When the price is above the line, it turns green. When it's below, it's red. Above the line means an uptrend, below the line means a downtrend. This line shouldn't be used as an entry signal based on a crossover or anything like that. It should be for contextual reading to know if the market is bullish or bearish at the moment. Histogram, market strength and speed. Now comes one of the most important parts, the histogram. It measures the momentum and speed of the price movement. The further away from zero, the greater the market acceleration. Tall bars indicate strong rapid movement, whereas smaller bars demonstrate deceleration. When the market breaks out of a consolidation and starts a strong trend, the histogram begins to move away from zero, showing an increase in price velocity. If during a strong trend a pullback emerges yet the bars remain consistently high, this indicates that the main movement is still quite healthy. But if a bar appears much smaller than the prior ones, it's a vital alert. Hey, the strength of the trend is weakening, so be careful and stay sharp. Now, how exactly do I use this indicator to conduct my trades? I'm going to add one more indicator to the screen. Let's go to indicators and search for Trend Trader. Now we will activate this option from one new unique, and then this moving average band will show up on our screen. When you see it turn green, that signals an uptrend, and when it turns red, that indicates a downtrend. Now what we'll need to look at here to conduct our operations. But before we proceed, many of you often inquire about the specific broker I utilize for trading in the Forex market, stocks, or cryptocurrencies. And the answer is EXNESS. To me, it is the best and most complete broker currently available in the market. If you're fed up with your broker, you'll get what I'm about to say. With many, order execution is slow. With EXNESS, order execution is instant. Some brokers charge very high spreads. At EXNESS, the spreads and fees are very competitive. They are extremely low, among the lowest fees you will find in the market. Ever waited days for a withdrawal? With EXNESS, funds arrive almost instantly. Best of all, you can adjust the leverage almost infinitely, as you wish, while obviously controlling your risk. So if your broker freezes, charges high fees, or delays payment, it's time to switch. The link will be in the description, and like I said, I consider it one of the best brokers with the lowest fees on the market. In an uptrend, it's quite simple. We'll wait for the price to establish an uptrend, and the candles will turn green. We absolutely need to see this acceleration upwards on the histogram with those distinct green bars. That way we'll know for sure that it's a very strong uptrend. There will come a moment when the price will have to make a pullback, and it absolutely needs to move into this specific region here within the trend trader's moving averages. Once it enters this zone, it will likely be colored red. Provided that it does not fall below the moving averages at this point, it will continue to sustain an upward pullback structure. So when the candles start to turn green again right here, we'll notice that the histogram will also become green, and this central moving average here will likewise turn green as well. When that happens, I'll be able to place my buy entry. So essentially, I'd put the buy entry right here, my stop loss at the most recent low, which was approximately here, just slightly below it, 0.06 in this particular instance, and our target would be double that amount at 0.12, roughly speaking, which would be precisely here. That resulted in a big win for us during this upward pullback. Now for a downtrend, it's essentially the same principle but reversed. So what exactly do we need to look for? The chart turning red, the oscillator here, the histogram also being red, indicating a downtrend and its strength increasing more and more. We'll witness a moment when the chart retraces to seek out the moving averages, precisely as it did in this instance. As long as it doesn't break above these moving averages and begin to rise, we'll await the first red painted candle to emerge, which in this instance was this very one. We see that the histogram also starts to turn red, and the smaller moving average here also turns red. So for this scenario, we can set our entry point precisely on this candle. We'll place our stop loss slightly above the previous high, roughly at 0.03, and our target profit will be double that distance downwards, at 0.06. The chart then moved down to hit this exact point, securing us another take profit, specifically in this downtrend. Keep in mind, this is simply a tool. It's an incredibly powerful tool for trend traders, enabling them to discern when a trend is gaining strength, just beginning, or losing momentum. However, it's not meant for automatic entries and won't guarantee success every single time. There will be times when it goes wrong, so you need capital management. The financial market involves risk, and this video is for educational purposes only. It's not an investment recommendation or an endorsement of this indicator. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, leave a like to help out, and comment more indicators, so I know you want more videos with top-notch, easy-to-use indicators like this one. Thanks, and see you in the next lesson.